Welcome everyone, my name is Nicole and today we have a nice gentle class. So should be kind of like more of a wind down type class. So we're not going to be overly energetic, we're not going to be doing a ton of standing poses, and then some of these will be a little more relaxing, held a little bit longer. Yeah, I have 2 blocks. I have a strap, and then I also have a bolster. So if you know, maybe a thick pillow if you don't have a bolster, and then if you don't have this, you can use a belt, and then the blocks, maybe like some thick photo albums, or you could probably get away with not using the blocks. So for the first pose, we're gonna set ourselves up real comfy in like a supported reclining Baddha Konasana. And there's several types of variations, but I'm gonna do it with just these blocks here. And then if you don't have any of these props, then you could just do laying down on your back, palms turned up, feet pressing together. Otherwise, let's add these props, take the blocks, and make a little, stack this guy right here so you could stack your bolster on top, and come around, and just lean back gently, place the soles of the feet to touch, and then let the palms turn up. If you find you don't really like your knees hanging, go ahead and add a pillow. I think it feels nice to have them rest on a pillow, or if you have extra blocks, whatever you have handy. It doesn't have to be fancy. And just take a moment to arrive and take deep breaths in through the nose and down. Breathing in and out. And I'll just let you have the next several moments here and just try to focus on your breathing. When you find your mind wanders, bring it back. Now that you've connected with your breath, connect with the sensations in your body and send your breath where you feel those sensations. So maybe areas of tightness. And see if by sending your breath to these areas of tension, that maybe they can release some. Prepare to come out. Bring your hands to your knees and roll to your side. And come back up to a seated position. Maybe you want to sit up on your bolster, or maybe you want to sit up on the block. And go ahead and cross your legs in front. And a little sway side to side in your spine. See if you can grow a little. Roll the shoulders gently down your back. Breathing still. We're going to bring in a little twist, inhaling the arms up all the way to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last round, inhaling. Exhale. Come back to center. Switch the cross on your legs. And then we're going to do a little seated cat-cow. So you can place your hands on your knees, pull in through the core and round behind the heart, sink back, drop the head. So this is our cat. And then for a cow, we pull through, arch, just right across the chest, and then tailbones to the sky, creating the arch in the low back. And then just rock back and forth between the two with your own breath pace. And then come back to neutral. Reach your right hand off and then up and over with your left hand. And side stretch. Maybe look up. Always look down if your neck's bothering you or feels tense. Inhale, come up and then reach the left fingers off, and then come inhale up and over with the right hand. Inhale, come up, and then let's place the soles of the feet together. Press them strongly together so that you can feel a lift. And then breathe here. Keeping the engagement, keeping nice long spine. the legs out in front now. Press down strongly through the heels. And then you can go ahead and work the feet some. Press out through the balls and then point. Floint, pressing out the ball. Flex out the heel. Floint, point, floint, flex, floint, point, floint, flex. And then pause at a flex, bend the knees a whole bunch so that you can come forward, resting your torso on your thighs. Maybe grab the feet. Focus here is on having a nice long low back. So stay lifted. And then we're gonna inhale up, shift off the bolster, but keep it there because we're gonna lean back. Maybe you want a little pillow, or pillow might be too big, but maybe like a washcloth, because as we are gonna come back, lean back, we try to find the place where your low ribs end, and then we don't really have to overcomplicate it either. Really just kind of leaning back, letting the heart open. You can have the hands come up and overhead. You can rest them off the side. However, if your head isn't touching the earth though, find something that it can rest on so it doesn't just hang there. You can knock the knees in or extend the legs out along the earth. And just breathe and enjoy the opening across the chest, behind the heart. And supported back bend. Keep remembering to breathe deeply. And when you're ready, you're going to start to roll to the right side and come back up. And then bring your bolster to the front of your mat. We're going to bring our legs around and prepare for a little bit of a supported, wide-legged forward fold. And if we don't like the height of our bolster, we can make it higher. We can set it up. However you want to do it, it doesn't really matter. Blocks, no blocks. And you don't have anything, you just want to sit breathing. And you have other pillows. As you're ready, inhale, begin to come out very gently. And place the hands under the knees, lean back to come out. And draw the knees around as wide as the mat. Come down this time for a child's pose. When you're ready, go ahead and sit on up. And if you have your strap, grab that. We'll do a little shoulder opener. I'm going to turn around so you can see. So have your strap handy. Inhale, your right hand, I'm sorry, inhale both hands to the sky. Take a deep breath. Make sure your ribs aren't jutting forward. Make sure you have a nice long posture. And then drop your right hand. Take your left hand, grab the elbow, and encourage it more behind the back of the head. So it's here naturally, and then I've drawn it over. Now my hand reaches a little bit more towards the middle of my back, and then take that left hand, reach it down and up, and see if you can touch your fingers, or you just reach for the strap. And then once you found the strap, you can create a little bit of a resistance, a little pulling away. You can press the back of your head into your arm and breathe. And then to release, like let go of the strap and gently let those hands float all the way to the top. Press your palms firmly together and then relax the hands down. Take a deep breath in and out. And we'll prepare for the other side. So I'm just gonna have this hanging out here. Inhale the arms overhead. And then drop the left hand. Find the elbow. Find your left elbow with your hand. Draw even more behind the back of your head. And then you can release that hand. Bring it down, find the strap or your hand, and then knit your ribs back in so they're not jutting out, and breathe. One more deep breath in and out. Go ahead and release the strap, the hands, and very gently let the hands float back overhead. And the inhale, pressing the palms together strongly, and then release. Beautiful. And now we're going to prepare to come on to our backs. And if you have a block, go ahead and grab a block as we're going to do a supported bridge. Okay, and I'll actually show you two ways so that you can decide when you like best. So if you want to use the block, have that handy, and then make sure you've taken a moment, roll the shoulders under you, and then press your hips up, grab the block, and place it under your sacrum. And then the hands turn up and we breathe here. Or if you don't like that variation, you could use your bolster and the same kind of thing, except for you have more area here. So that bony knob, little triangular, your sacrum. Get that about in the middle and then release down. And you may have to just adjust until you feel like, that's a nice stretch for me. I like that, feels good. You can extend the legs out, or you can keep them locked in or straight. And just breathe and relax. And then when you feel complete, pick the hips up, remove the prop, come back down, and then we're gonna extend the legs out for Shavasana, final resting pose. If you want something under your knees or your knees knocked in, do fine, whatever shape. Final resting pose is gonna bring you the most ease. You can just continue to let go and feel calm. Continue breathing into any sensations that come up, and please stay in your Shavasana shape. And I invite you out in just a few minutes. And if you'd like to come out, please bring small movement back to your body, or please stay in Shavasana as long as you feel called to. right side, and take a deep breath in. And use your hands to push yourself back to a seated position. Take notice how you feel without judging from the beginning of class and now. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Light within me sees and recognizes light within you. Take care.